Hi everyone, welcome to our tutorial on using VMware Workstation Pro to install Parrot OS. My name is Tannia Aurelle and I'm here today with my partner Clifcovickh Yohanes. We'll guide you the step-by-step on how to set up a secure and efficient virtual environment using VMware Workstation Pro and Parrot OS. Let's begin with a quick background. Virtualization technology allows us to run multiple operating systems on a single machine. This is incredibly useful for testing, development, or even experimenting with different environments. VMware Workstation Pro is one of the most powerful tools available for virtualization. It's designed for professionals and tech enthusiasts who need advanced features for their virtual machines. On the other hand, Parrot OS is a lightweight Linux distribution. It's privacy-focused and comes with a built-in suite of cybersecurity tools, making it a great choice for developers, ethical hackers, and anyone who values privacy and security. Now let me explain some key features of VMware Workstation Pro. First, it supports multiple operating systems, including Linux, Windows, and macOS. Second, it has advanced snapshot capabilities, which allow you to save and revert to different states of your virtual machines easily. Third, the networking tools are powerful, enabling you to create isolated or shared networks between your virtual machine and host system. Lastly, its file sharing capabilities make it easier to transfer files between your host computer and the virtual machine. Next, let's look at Parrot OS. This Linux distribution is widely known for its focus on cybersecurity and privacy. Its highlights include a built-in suite of penetration testing tools for ethical hackers and security professionals, a lightweight design that ensures smooth performance even on computers with lower specifications. Third, privacy-enhancing features such as anonymous browsing and secure communication tools. And lastly, it's also an excellent platform for developers and cybersecurity enthusiasts. Here's what we'll cover in this tutorial. First, we're going to be downloading and installing VMware Workstation Pro. And second, we're going to be setting up Parrot OS as a virtual machine. And this tutorial will be carried on with my partner.
Okay, let's hop on to the tutorial on how to install the VMware Workstation Pro. On my screen right now, I have provided two links. One is for the ISO file, and the first link is for the VMware download file. So first of all, let's just copy paste on the first link, and you can open your preferred website. I'll be using my Google Chrome. You just copy paste the link on the top here, and you'll be greeted to this website. First thing you'll do is click on this button called Download Fusion or Workstation, and that button will redirect you to the broadcom.com website. And here you'll need to make an account first. So you can click on the top right here. Either if you already have an account, you can just click login, or you can register a new account. After finishing your registration, you can just go back to this page and log in with your new credentials. Here, before the video, I've made my own account first, so we can save time. So I can just log in now. Let's log in and just click next. We click on next. And lastly, we just click on sign in. And this should redirect us to their home page. Unfortunately, it's not that easy to install this VMware. So, because it doesn't provide you the installation directly. But if you can just follow my step now. You need to go to my dashboard. And in here, you'll need to search it up. So you can just search it VMware Workstation Pro. You just click on it and click search. And you'll be greeted to this website where you'll be provided this link. Just click on it. And here you have the details on the product you're about to download. You can read all of that, but for the sake of the tutorial video, I'll skip all of this and go down to the references. And here you can focus on this two link. One is called Workstation Pro 17.5.2, which is what Windows OS would want to download. And the other is called Fusion, which is for Linux OS. Since I'm using Windows myself, I'll be using the first link. So I'll click on this link. And the link will redirect me to this website. where I can pick the versions I want to download. We have version 15, 16, and 17. I'll download the latest version where if I click here, version 17 for Windows, I'll be provided a more detailed versions or the previous versions I can install. I'll click on the latest one, 17.6.2 for Windows. And you'll be greeted with this page. Usually they ask you for you to agree on their terms and condition. And if that's the case, you can just click on the button here and then you can click on download. So before the video started, I already downloaded this so we can save up time. So I'll just show you the installer here on my download page. This one. So after you finish your installation, you can follow this guide. You just double click the installation, click yes, and it should open up the installer for you. The installation process here is quite easy and simple. You can just click next. And since I've installed mine already, it doesn't show you the full installation. But you can just follow the installation by clicking agreeing to their terms and condition and it's selecting the file location. You just keep on clicking next and finish the installation. Once you finish the installation, you can continue following my tutorial. We can open up two software actually. So the installer installed two software on your computer. You have VMware Workstation 17 Player down here, and you also have the VMware Workstation Pro. Both of them essentially work the same way, but I am more familiar with the Workstation 17 Player, so I'll be explaining using this one for today. Okay, you can open it up. And here we are greeted with four options. You can either create a new virtual machine, open a virtual machine, download a virtual appliance, and help for searching help online. So first things first, you want to create a new virtual machine first. In here, you can either install from installer disk or installer disk image file, or also known as ISO files. You want to pick the second option, but firstly, since we don't have the ISO file yet, you can click on my second link that I've provided, which is this one, to install it. So let's open it up on Google again. And here I'll be using Parrot OS, which uses OS Linux. Uh, you'll have six options here: IoT, Virtual, Live, Docker, Debian, Conversion Script, and WSL. But me personally, I use Live. And then you'll be greeted with three options again. So you can choose security, home, or HTTP. Since I'm a cybersecurity student, I'll use HTTP version. So this version specifically provides you with the library that usually HTTP Challenger would need. So I'll use HTTP and just click on this. And then you'll click download. I've also downloaded before the video started, like this one. Oh, reminder that when you download, it'll be a zip file and you'll need the password, which is parrot here. So the username will be parrot and the password will be parrot. So you just install that, finish the installation, and you'll have the installer as previously. And then you'll have this parrot that dash HTTP dash 6.2.iso file, which we needed. Open up your workstation again, create a new virtual machine, click on the second option, browse, and click on the ISO file we installed previously. Then click next. Click Linux and Debian 5 64-bit. You can change anything you want. I'll change it for as tutorial video. And here you can change the location folder if you want to, but I'll keep it as default. Here you can select the size for your virtual machine that your virtual machine will use. Personally, I recommend at least 20 gigabytes. You can even add 100 if you want, but I'll keep it at 20. And click next. Here too, you can click customize the hardware. I recommend at least 4 gigabytes, so I'll boost it up from 2 to 4, 96 megabytes, and click close. and then you can click Finish. And the application will make the VMware for you. You don't have to do anything else. As seen here, you have the tutorial video, which we just created. Now you can either double click it or press this green arrow button on the top to power our VM. I'll click it. And now we have successfully created our own virtual machine. You just click try and install first and wait for the system to boot up. It might take a while depending on your computer. Just wait for it. We get this cool parrot loading screen because I use the parrot OS. And as seen here, our system has fully booted up. And I have the hack the box version as I've previously mentioned. So this is like 80% finished throughout the installation, but one thing to consider is you must install Debian here. You need to double click on this because if you don't finish the installation, every time you close this VMware machine, it will fully wipe the data. So everything you install here will be fully wiped if you don't finish the installation. So you need to be careful with what you do here. So you need to click on install Debian first to finish the installation. Just double click on it, wait for it to load, and then you just click the language first. I'll just keep it as American English, and then we can click on next. Here it says to select your region. I'm currently in Asia, Jakarta, so I'll just quickly change it first, then click next. You can change anything you want to do here, but I'll keep it at default. Click on next. Here, since it's fully just installed now, so I don't really have anything here, I can just click on erase disk because I don't really have anything in my VMware, so I don't mind it erasing my disk completely. I'll click on next. And here you can put in your full name. I'll put in my name, Clifcovickh, and you can change anything you want here. It's fully up to you. I'll put in my password and then repeat the password and then click on next. And finally, click on install and click on install now. Now you just wait on the installation for it to finish. Once you finish installing it, you'll be asked to restart the virtual machine, and once you finish restarting it, you'll be greeted to your login screen here. So you can re-enter the password you just created and click login. Once you finish logging in, you have successfully finished installing your VMware, a virtual machine box, with the Linux OS.
Thank you for watching our tutorial.
We hope this video gave you a clear guidance on how to install your own virtual machine.